It's a release Shatta Wale, but what are the conversations are popping up after Shatta Wale new release, and what are the details of the release? If you crash Shatta Wale release in the video of Bekasa Womuno or your Science and Wonders be a video, but that doesn't matter to me. What matters is what people are saying that is relevant to Shatta Wale. I Gossip 24. Mesro, so be me a subscribe button so now I click the bell notification icon so now first follow your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter at gossip24.com and gossip24 TV. Now feel free to bet you your comment section name. Now I share videos so I'm a for so any be ahwe. Now I can for Las Palmas Food Center and then mama can't tell Las Palmas for food centers no. And yes say duane kwana Las Palmas for deliver. Ubetimi a ode duane fi Las Palmas for be deliver either amount omutu fried rice ben kuko konte be last month for ebe deliver them. The more food centers no. Oh events we bet you be hosting our food centers no. Final person that's screen no. Free and answer WhatsApp yo mo. On bejo so offer so. Eti enra me ehwe se mo ina motie say release Shatta Wale from EOCO. But me catch am say release no is not the end of the conversation for Shatta Wale. What's it? The release is not the end. It doesn't look like say EOCO for somebody join the crown encore. Now, according to Shatta Wale lawyer, here in the person of Mr. Sifas Boyu, on this city news for doing common, I catch almost say, of course, I want to manage here and reduce bail condition, bail amount on money to say 10 million Ghana cedis. So we reduce here, and about 5 million Ghana cedis, which is allowed. Allowed. Mobile Mr. Dubuahin, and more than the code Jina, friends, a court on which chain near the Adeno, the lawyers. Esre say bail conditions no omonte so e ma so omonte bail conditions so e the man attorney general omoko court omonte so man so Shatta Wale so no it's right in that light. And say Shatta Wale broke and I say bibisa you understand, but the law permits say bail conditions no hwe na say esoma ododo a obetre say oh we there munye bifa no matter Shatta Wale there no was reduced from 10 million Ghana cedis to 5 million Ghana cedis. Also no omo catch Shatta Wale say every week, Biana also I didn't know about EOCO for 3 times in a week. 3 times in a week. I also reporting to EOCO because still I know investigations no eguswa ekoso. It is Shatta Wale Kofi or quite a live video no.
To my management team, from my dad, Leslie, to Sammy Flex, to my PA Dan, Joey, everybody, that has been supportive with this. And to you, the fans, I owe you, a beautiful concert one of these days because you guys have been, supportive. I heard some of you came there from morning and you didn't want to leave, but as you've seen my video, you should know that Shatta is safe. Your king is safe. Wandon is safe, and I'm home now. And I just want to say a big thank you for supporting, and for being around me in times like this, because I needed you guys, the most, because you guys are the ones that hold me down. Once again, I want to say, a big thank you to everybody that has been in support of this, shouts to Neo Original Wandon, who has been a father to me too, and he's been very supportive too as well. To all the staff of EOCO, you guys have been wonderful. At least I came there. You guys really took me through that rightful processes that, was needed. And I just want to say God bless you. And, to Mr. Ramonacha, I just want to tell you, I thank you so much for your understanding. I thank you so much for cooperating.
Munyina go live video so much Shatta Wale ka wo mu no man for analyze a live video ni kra be what Shatta Wale be kasa fa EOCO for no na bibia ni nanim enso otwene nsa adi yese yiti no Shatta Wale indirect no send a message across no nye no ho and I know hear me. But then I was looking forward to the conversations and it be pop up at the action, and I heard yeba penny Captain Smart so I said there to Shatta Wale no e bia na witch hunting in a bullet e kan no because already audio will be on tiase say. And maybe for be oil. Our Ghana has it. And already almost say international relations. But so be anybody do come back a business can become baby there. And then Shatta Wale almost here to near. Then the almost say a chrono. Or do will be on Tiasia. Who is Shatta Wale no? A town or more task Shatta Wale.
Yes, what programs in any to go. I am not supporting say why you be and ya. May and come once a move. But the reality is that precedence is key. Time no. Time bro, going to the stage in Mahama paper. No tax.
I don't have that record.
That in 2016, I know your campaign or didn't Facebook live your campaign, Mahama, no tax.
This year, by the way, has everything to do with politics, Anna.
No, you see, you're too baby at home. And near money be a while. I said, every before, Bibinibia Srose Bibiba Cosro, Omenia deal between Pulinipa. May I not near Bibia a Chebe Camo UPS here. Come back, you go. Oh, yes, come back. Ah, now, yeah, Sabi. Can I forget a glass of an amateur? Some of them could niche. Or no ground for niche Shatta.
Okay. But I say, could you 44 after 8 years, some passion, my name call a year, a homaso, Namin Jubay, Emra. It's 8:45. Not many Isaac Obo in the MCO.
Before
or no, yeah, anti for respect. Yeah,
about 36.
That the controversy.
Okay. Internet is so fraud near the no woman I expect me minimum. Cyber crime and cyber dead no woman I expect me minimum. But kwanya US company no ria or no. Oh, you jubilee field ho echo US like crime and your friend say.
Your crime.
Say was established say o ma pe kuti kwan bi atwe your oil left and call US.
And year man.
Oh, we Rafi. Jacob for time. 2010, 11 and 12. Oh yeah, now almost company is not changing. Mbacho. And no crime bear. Sabro for the bear Juba ha. No we are maybe no more kono. Ye o mo dai. And no crime bear. E bia no bo ho brofo. Ayo mfa moye. Sabro for the we nipa chen ye. So we want to be fa yen ya de on the nipa chen ye. Bibini bia soro brodi. Oba wonsa brofo e be kan nyina no. It will lure into the benefits of the white man. It is a bruni no sa nyama no mu wi akoye no. Eno ye crime be ya, ye be ye wo modai. When you say buy be better kuma e fa Miss Cotton. Rolling Stein. But since I sika, e dey fikrum ha $20 million. E dey got in America. Okoto golden bed and American president to to be na so. Omo ye ndɛ see. Ghana ye ma me ne dey. America for che ba me dey 5 years. Omo ye no mo je sika na dey aka finish no mo je golden bed ni finish no mo ton ye. Anytime the white steals from the white man, from the black man,
Okay.
and that's why okay, international relations. Anytime the white man steals from the black man, it's international relations. But anytime the black man takes something from the white, it's international crime. Why?
But there is one particular conversation I followed this morning, and there was one piece of advice from a financial intelligence center CEO, financial intelligence center CEO, no, in the person of Mr. Albert Kodiochu Mbuafo, Okasa or Metro TV so, and Mr. Albert Kodiochu Mbuafo etu Shatta Wale for, and I don't know if Shatta Wale would take this advice, but this is listen by far the best advisor. I drop it since Shatta Wale conversation with, social media so. Okachi Shatta Wale say, Shatta Wale before so when Beyonce, a collaboration. No? Now, Shatta Wale who need Lamborghini. Shatta Wale does not need a Lamborghini to be deemed successful. If for nothing at all, Shatta Wale bet me out forgo the Lamborghini. I was inside from this conversation. Otherwise, say assembly de keka. Na say FBI for request somewhere extraditing Shatta Wale. And finding go PM or US ya. And hono oh nya fans no. Ube jina EOCO ni mo ye ready no. Mo by US ho. Me born geneso. In Shatta Wale ebetie futua. On to ne hofo. The earlier the better. This is coming from the CEO of the Financial Intelligence Center.
I have a piece of advice. Yes. For Shatta Wale. Very short, succinct, and very simple.
Right.
Shatta, most of us listen to your music. We are proud of you. We are proud of where you came to and where you have gotten to. One of the proudest moments I can recall was when I heard that you were recording a song with Beyonce. I thought that was a moment of emancipation for many people like you and an example for young people in how to be persistent to achieve. So for your own sake, don't get involved in a criminal enterprise, racketeering, that can result in you being extradited to the United States to face justice. That's my advice to him. You have a following. Yesterday we saw the following, we are seeing the following. That applies insofar as we are here.
Right.
When some of us were taken to EOCO, me, I didn't have any following. My family in Latte and the Cropon didn't even know. Several times we were taken there, nobody knew. But if you get to the point when the FBI want to extradite you to the States because you are a suspect in racketeering, your fans cannot get a visa to follow you there. Right? Salam Mustafa cannot follow you, but he will not follow you there. Shatta Wale, you have achieved so much without driving a Lamborghini. For the sake of all that you have done, you don't need it to improve your brand. You're already there. People like you, Stoneboy, and others have shown what it means to be persistent and believe in what you are doing. Toward that same line, you don't need a Lamborghini to write another song that becomes a hit. As an NDC person, Mahama paper lives in my mind.
Okay.
Don't get to the point where you have bought stolen goods and when you actually say you don't know who sold it to you. You see, Moro,
Okay.
this stolen car business that thrives in Ghana, there are a lot of dynamics to what they do, including people amending bills of lading and changing chassis numbers when the vehicles land.
Wow.
Claiming that they are being transshipped to Burkina Faso and taking it out and the car, nothing else, it doesn't see the light of day. But let's spare a thought for the people who actually own what it is that has been stolen. Some people say, oh, don't worry, insurance will pay. But that's not the point. So, my plea to Shatta Wale is that, my brother, don't go where you are going. And don't let the people outside fool you. Because if you are indicted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, we have a mutual legal agreement with them. They will come to court. They will extradite you.
Okay.
Some people have been extradited. We know. Dada Joe and Co, they are gone. So let's advise some of these our superstars that they don't need the itinerant exposure and the notoriety of some of these things. That is racketeering. There are laws against racketeering everywhere in the world. Like I said, we have mutual legal agreements with several countries where we extradite criminals back to the countries of commission. Please, don't get involved in that, because I want to go on hearing hit after hit after hit after hit. And I'm happy that he himself has recorded a message talking about the professionalism of the of EOCO and what have you and what have you. Even us, non-entities, we've got professionalism from EOCO.
Okay.
Now, do you know why I don't take this lightly? This is not just any man at all. The Financial Intelligence Center, no, so you understand. So you will understand. there are keys in the conversation. Mr. Albert, Chum, Buafo, and have it Metro TV Susano. You just have to listen with a third ear. The very ear. You just have to listen with a third ear. Say Tio Tie. Say Shatta Wale. Here Lamborghini to be successful. Shatta Wale has been successful. He is successful even without a Lamborghini, even without a Rolls Royce. He does not need all these things to be deemed successful. And that Shatta Wale shouldn't stretch the conversation to a point where FBI for general relations or money on my Ghana war. And Ghana wants to look better with respect to crime in the eyes of the international space. You understand? Because a country that will be deemed say almost sure they criminals, no investors don't find you attractive. Ghana doesn't want to find itself in that position. I don't know if Shatta Wale will listen, but I say, forget about the fans, forget about those who are shouting on the street and what have you. This is by far the best advice that anyone has given to Shatta Wale. Take it or leave it. I don't care whether you're a fan or you're a brother or you're a sister of Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale doesn't need a Lamborghini. The earlier, the better. And I said the better, the earlier. Ahaya Gossips 24. Magraheb.